Hi, I'm Nancy Miller-Ely.
And I'm Kevin.
And we are PAWS volunteers. We love the People and Animals Who Serve program for Anne Arundel County. We were asked just to show what our dogs like to do during their downtime, when their leisure time, when they're not volunteering, which we're not doing right now due to COVID. So we are off camping, and you're going to get to meet the dogs. Daisy is a Norwegian Elkhound, and Bart is a yellow lab. Here we go. Hey guys, we've got company. Hey, you showing them what you like to do when you're not visiting, huh? All right, well, Bart's going to be doing some tennis ball flinging later on, and Daisy likes to run alongside the bike when we ride. All right, thanks for joining us. I hope we get to meet you in person.
Tunnel. Pull, 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 give. Good job. Pull, give. Good job.
July 4th is such a special time of the year in our country. We celebrate our nation's birthday. It's a time when families come together, we celebrate the greatness of our country, but it's also a time when we can be injured and hurt as a result of fireworks. In our statistics, it shows that 70% of the injuries occur around the 4-week period around the 4th of July. In 2017, there were 8 deaths as a result of fireworks, and then there were 12,900 injuries as a result of the use of fireworks. There are still illegal fireworks that consumers should never go anywhere near. The commercial fireworks should be left to the professionals. I can't emphasize that enough. They're so powerful and they're so dangerous.
I decided I wanted to launch a mortar shell style firework that you might buy in a fireworks stand. I lit the fuse and I decided to hold the fireworks above my head. The mortar shell then exploded inside of the tube instead of launching out of the tube. When the mortar shell exploded, my hands folded over backwards. These were legally purchased fireworks. I had used them in the past and I'd had plenty of experience with them for years and years of shooting them and had never had anything go wrong. The biggest thing I would like to get across to everybody is that fireworks, mortar shells are very dangerous. People die using them, people get hurt using them, people lose fingers using them. So I would say leave the mortar shells to the pros and leave them on the ground if you're going to use them.
Consumer fireworks can be dangerous as well. And of all the injuries we see, sparklers account for the highest rate of injuries. So we want Americans to celebrate safely. Be careful when you use fireworks and enjoy this 4th of July.
So JPP, tell us what happened.
So 4th of July, I lit up a firework. Thought I could throw it away real quick, and in a split second, it blew off my whole hands. It's right there. On the way to the hospital, and all I could do is think about my son and was I going to make it. Now I'm just truly blessed to be alive. Now when I look at fireworks, I think about the safety.
So let's tackle fireworks safety together.
Keep fireworks away from kids.
Leave professional fireworks to the professionals.
To the fireworks professionals.
July 4th is a time of celebration. The sights and sounds of fireworks displays are a festive part of the observance. But did you know fireworks can be so loud that they can exceed 140 decibels and reach 160 decibels? That's like standing next to a jet taking off. If a firecracker explodes near your ear, you could experience immediate hearing damage. Enjoy fireworks safely. Use hearing protection such as earplugs or earmuffs. Make sure your family and friends are doing the same. Make sure you're at a safe distance away from where the fireworks are being set off. Then, enjoy the show.
If you spend any time outdoors during warm weather, it's important to know Lyme disease is on the rise. It's transmitted via the bite of infected ticks, which vary in shape, color, and size, and may be as small as a pinhead. Check for ticks from head to toe, especially in moist, hairy areas like the groin, armpits, and scalp. If you're bitten, the characteristic bullseye rash is just one symptom of Lyme disease. Other rashes are more common. If you suspect you may have Lyme disease, see your healthcare provider immediately. It takes 2 to 5 weeks after a tick bite before Lyme disease can be detected with blood tests. For this reason, your doctor may recommend treatment with antibiotics before the diagnostic tests are complete. Remember that dogs get Lyme disease too. Check your dog for ticks after returning from the woods or grassy areas, and contact your vet if you see symptoms such as decreased appetite, swollen joints, or lameness.
First thing in the morning, we go around and check all the animals, administer medications if we need to, just make sure everyone's okay. And then we start cleaning yards and preparing diets for the cats. And we prepare enrichment for the animals before they go out for the day.
We'll go in and we'll set up the yards in the morning before we let them out. We'll put food out into the different parts of their habitat. We like to encourage the animals to search for the food and sort of stimulate their natural instincts, their natural behaviors of going out, sniffing out their food. The really great thing about sloth bears, especially for the cubs, is that even though they're in the same enclosure every night, as long as you change their structures of the logs or you put a different enrichment item into the stall, it's almost like giving them a brand new habitat every night.
The training is done basically to check every part of their bodies every day without being able to actually touch them. We use training for medical reasons only. There are no special tricks or anything that we ask them for. If we do this, they open their mouths so we can check their teeth. They're trained for voluntary injections. We're also working on training them for blood draws from their tail. So anything that we can do voluntarily with the animals without having to anesthetize them is something that we work for. The interactions on a daily basis that you have with your animals, and there is a relationship there. A lot of people will just see, oh, it's a lion or a tiger, but these lions know us, they trust us, they train for us, and to us it's just like having a pet at home. We cry when they are sick, and we're happy when they have babies, and so just being a part of their lives every day and being responsible for their care is the best part for me. Particularly if they're interested in animal work, I would suggest just starting with dog walking or pet sitting in their neighborhood. That's a really good way to get into the industry at a very early age. And then when you get older, you can become a keeper aide at the zoo and actually learn what it takes to be a zookeeper and sort of the care of exotic animals.
Find animal webcams, facts, and photos on the National Zoo's Educators and Students page at nationalzoo.si.edu.